There have never been more of us living alone. Something isn't working.
Online dating, blind dates, like you name it. I've tried it all.
Well, the reason that I'm still alone is the fact that I try getting with people and they're just not interested. So that's the thing that isn't working. Like, the women aren't giving the men a chance. Anyway, let's get on with today's video. And if you watched my last video, you would know that I was talking about Little Mix Black Magic, the song, and how young people have been brainwashed into supporting Black Lives Matter by this Black Magic song. Because many young people are massive fans of Little Mix, and they've probably listened to this song on repeat, like, more times than they can count. And the lyrics getting the young people's heads so much to the point where it brainwashes them. And you can even see with the letter A there, it's just like an Illuminati pyramid. So, there's this one movie coming out called Bill and Ted Face the Music. Of course, that links back with the Little Mix thing, because Little Mix, they make music. This guy, he's wearing blue, because that proves that he's on the side of the Christians and Jesus and God. Just like Alice in Wonderland wears blue, see? And then the rabbit is white for heaven. And then the rabbit happens to be wearing blue as well. I'm not sure what this doorway is all about. Is that a doorway to hell or to heaven? Who knows? But there's a massive thing, when the apocalypse starts, you've got to go through the door with Jesus to get into heaven. So there's sorry, I just have to laugh at this because I knew it was coming. Yes, Black Alice in Wonderland. It was obvious that this was coming because black people feel like they're being massively oppressed and whatnot. I mean, fuck this. I'm sorry, but Alice in Wonderland has always been white, and you cannot change that at this point in time. You can't change that, ever. It's illegal in my books. But these assholes have gone ahead and done it anyway. What makes me laugh the most about this is the rabbit looks like he's in the hood or something. He's got like the cap and the shades and so stupid. Like he's even wearing like the clock like it's some sort of black person's jewellery or something, or necklace or whatever. Like it's like a sort of like a Mr. T type thing. So what symbolism have we got in this picture? Well, we have Alice wearing the blue and white because she's on the good side, but we have the rabbit wearing the red because he's on Satan's side. He's on the devil's side because he's the trickster. He tricks Alice into following him into Wonderland, and then she gets herself in all sorts of trouble with like the king and queen and whatnot. The king and queen of hearts. So, what else have we got to unpick? We have the blue and the white in the background for heaven and for the good side, and God and Jesus. And then if we zoom in, we see the V for what is known as the Fifth Age. And the Fifth Age is when the devil has his time on the earth. That is basically the apocalypse. So you see, she's making a letter V with her fingers, just like on the Freemason Royal Arch. There's that letter V. And it goes all the way back to Roman numerals, because in Roman numerals, the number 5 is represented by the letter V. So that's how it links with the Fifth Age, what I just mentioned. And that's how it links with Revelation 9 of the Bible, where it talks of the fifth trumpet and the fifth angel. Because the fifth, just like the 5, and the fifth angel is another name for the devil. And this trumpet has to do with Donald Trump. This is a mural that hangs in the main Bank of America. And there's a lot of conspiracy theories about these murals. Many people say this checkerboard symbolism has all to do with the Freemasons. Some people say this blonde guy is Prince William. Other people say it's Donald Trump. And then you have, like, the Obama-type character cast down into the pit, because he's had his time as president. But now Donald Trump is having his time as president. So this also has to do with Black Lives Matter, because the black people feel that they're oppressed and they're getting cast aside because, like this black guy is below this white guy. Well, like, not just in this picture, but in real life. And that is why the black people are kicking up a stink, because they think it's not fair. Which, I mean, I get why they're kicking up a stink, because in a lot of ways it is unfair, yes. But it's just going too far now, and they're just taking the piss at this point. To the point where it's actually becoming, like, racist towards innocent white people who have done nothing wrong. I mean, I get why they're targeting the guilty white people. I have no problem with that. But there's no reason that they should target the innocent white people. So these two chicks represent the Revelation 12 woman, just like Alice in Wonderland does. And then, it's called Face the Music, because everybody has to face the music in real life at the moment, what with the coronavirus and the blacks going against the whites and whatnot. And also, everybody has to face the music when the apocalypse kicks off. The future awaits. The only future I see is the apocalypse kicking off, and us going to heaven with Jesus. And if you've committed too many sins, then you'll probably end up going to hell. But, see, this black guy, the Obama-type character, is, like, almost cast aside in this picture. Because he's trapped in the box. Just like, in this picture, the black guy's trapped in the pit down here. So it all represents the same thing. You may think, oh, we're living in the modern day, we're way past all of that ancient Egyptian stuff. No. That text is blatantly to do with hieroglyphs and ancient Egypt. You see the pyramid there, but you also see the pyramid there. And it all has to do with being underneath the burdens of Egypt. No matter what you say, we are still underneath the burdens of Egypt today. And most people are blind to that fact because they're so brainwashed with their heads in their phones and whatnot. This cube has to do with the Tesseract in the Avengers, and it also has to do with the cube of Islam known as the Kaaba. These stairs are the stairway to heaven. And that's the great millstone going into that tree there, possibly the tree of life, or the tree of knowledge, who knows. So, remember, the pharaohs had black people as slaves, and basically, the black people are still slaves today. And some of them aren't even aware that they're slaves because, like, some of them are actually, like, successful, rich businessmen. But what they don't know is they're actually slaves of the Illuminati and Freemasons because they use them as pawns in their chess game because they see real life as a chess game. Let's take a deeper look at Revelation 6, just like you have the 666 beast, the devil. So the first seal, it says rider on a white horse. That's because when the apocalypse kicks off, Jesus is supposed to ride down from heaven on a white horse. Just like Gandalf in Lord of the Rings rides a white horse. There's loads of wars going on in real life. There's loads of famine going on with people starving in countries like Africa. There's loads of death going on. And terrorism around the world. And there's loads of martyrs around the world as well. So, of course, this links with Death out of Bill and Ted, because Death out of Bill and Ted is a character to represent the fourth seal Death. So, the fourth seal is for the fourth age that we're in at the moment. Then the fifth seal is for when the apocalypse kicks off. And Death is wearing black for the time of darkness. Some would say that we're already in the time of darkness, but things are going to get much darker, I'm afraid. I know it's not what you want to hear, but I'm just telling you the truth. And Death's also wearing black because it is to do with Black Lives Matter as well. And that's why there's even that jacket behind him that's black as well. So you can see like the correlation in this picture. Because this guy's wearing red for the devil, and then this guy's wearing blue for Jesus and God. So Bill and Ted, just like Iron Man versus Captain America and Batman versus Superman and stuff. Is it actually Bill and Ted, or is it Bill versus Ted? It could somehow link to this one comedy called Father Ted, because again, that shows the symbolism of Christianity and is linked with Jesus and God. See, the Mad Hatter, Johnny Depp, is seen like your Dragon Devil character, because he comes after the woman, Amber Heard, in real life, just like he comes after the woman Alice in this movie. Because Amber Heard and Alice and Mia Wasikowska, they all represent the Revelation 12 woman. See Bill and Ted? The red and the blue. Just like Captain America and Iron Man, the red and the blue. The red versus the blue.